Hi, good morning, everyone. How are you feeling today? Good? Had your breakfast, I hope? Well, welcome to our mini press conference, of this Miss Singapore Pageant International 2017. So I'd like to invite some of our beautiful ladies on stage today. Can I first invite our Miss Singapore Tourism Queen of the Year, Caitlin Shi. And also Miss Singapore Asia Pacific International, Miss Ariel Shi. Of course, we also have our Miss Singapore Supranational, Miss Chloe Shi, the Shi sisters. And last but not least, we have Miss Singapore International, Wang Huiqi. Thank you, ladies. Well, and we are very fortunate to have our lovely guest that has flown from across the world to Singapore today. Can we introduce Miss International Hong Kong 2017, Miss Wing Wong. Welcome. And we also have Miss International Macau 2017, Miss Sofia Pavia. Thank you. And joining us tonight, not tonight, yes, today and tonight, this morning and tonight, we have Miss Supranational, the winner of Miss Supranational last year, 2016, Miss Srinidhi Shetty. All right, thank you, ladies. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your beautiful ladies for this morning, and of course, not forgetting our advisor from Singapore Women's Association. Where is she? Oh, there she is, Miss Sarah May Wu. She will be our moderator for this morning. All right, so I'll pass on the mic to her. Sarah May, please.
Thank you, Yen. Good morning. Are you all excited? Because today we are like having all the beauties in Singapore, right? Yeah, and all of you as well, because most of you are beautiful people. Now, we have, Yen has introduced some of you, your name and all that, yeah? But before we kick off asking you more questions, yeah, don't worry. I would want to talk a little bit about our Singapore Women Association and the development of beauty pageants in our history, which we actually have left a legacy for a lot of the beauty queens here on stage and on the floor. I'm sorry, I'm not saying lying on the floor. Yeah. Okay, a little bit of history. We started doing pageant in 1975, okay, which is 43 years ago. During those times, there are a lot of pageants, but most of them are all on a commercial basis. But our founding president, the late Madam Xiao Pek Ling, or Mrs. Xiao Pek Ling, she felt that we should organize the pageant for women, because who is better to take care of the women than a women organization? And during those days, people were actually surprised. Why a women organization organizing beauty pageant well, now beauty pageant has gone up so high that you are the future women leaders. But in those days, they would think that, oh, it's such a frivolous thing, girls walking on stage and blah, blah, blah. So we want to change that image. That's what we did. So we have been very fortunate that over the years, we have actually created a lot of leaders within the beauty queens, right? Very good example is Janice and Kayla. Where's Kayla? Janice and Kayla, Florence, Stella, okay? This 4 of them actually serve on our board as well, and they are instrumental in actually organizing the pageant itself, okay? A lot of hard work. Now they know, because before they just doing rehearsals and blah, 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 but now they know there are so much work and details to make sure the pageant is great. And of course, we are very happy, we have Jiamin, right? Our Singapore International. I can't remember the year, so you're very lucky. It not dates back to 1980, is it? Yeah. Who else? And Megan. Megan is back here to help us. Yeah, she's here. Did I get your name right, Megan? Is that correct? Oh, Giselle. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Giselle, yes. Thank you. And of course, Mandy. Mandy is here. Mandy is from Hong Kong. She's also Miss Hong Kong International 2010. Macau. Hong Kong and Macau is so close to my heart that I always get mixed up. Okay? And I think next to Kayla is also Crystal, is it? Is that Crystal? Yeah, Crystal is also Miss Hong Kong International. Yeah, so they're now, the 3 of them are all 2010. Okay, Kayla, Crystal, and Mandy. They're all the 2010 queens, all right? And we are very fortunate also to have a Mr. Hong Kong International here. Carl, wave, Carl. Yeah, so that is 2016, right? Yeah. Okay, and welcome Shane and Joyce. Yeah, you see, my memory, short-term memory sometimes gone off. Okay, now, I'm sure that's all I want to talk about our Singapore Women's Association, because we kick off not only to help the girls to be better, to be women leaders, but the basic core objective initially was to raise funds for the underprivileged. That's how we started. And we started with the children's charities. So our fundraising is more for children and elderly, for the adults, okay? Now back to the queens here. I would like to hear from you. What is your journey? The reigning queens. The current queens will have to tell me a different story, right? So maybe I should start with Ariel. Would you like to share with us what is your journey this last year, and how would you have benefited or gained any experience that you would like to share with us?
Thank you, May. So I'm Ariel, Miss Asia Pacific Singapore 2016, and I have already a lot of memorable experience going Philippines, and the most memorable experience was actually to visit this orphanage called My Father's House, because we spend the morning doing activities and programs with the children. And it is really meaningful because despite the busy, hectic schedule overseas in an international pageant, we get to spread some love to these children. And also, as a reigning queen, there are 2 most memorable experiences that I enjoyed. So the first is actually being part of the organizing committee. Being part of the organizing committee for Miss Singapore Pageant International 2017, because I've been through this fulfilling and this beautiful journey twice. I joined this pageant twice, so each time I gain more, I become more confident, and finally I have this opportunity, be it as a reigning queen or as an organizing committee member, to give back, to inspire the girls this year, and to be a role model to them. So for the second most memorable experience would be to actually tap on Singapore Women's Association's Singapore Women's Association's platform to give back to the community. So what we have done is actually to do a lot of charity work, such as helping the elderly. So for example, last Sunday, some of the committee members as well as the 4 reigning queens, we actually went to this home to help the elderly and to actually spend National Day with them, bring some joy to them. So it is a fun experience for all of us. So as a reigning queen, the duty that I enjoyed most is actually being part of this warm family, because we work hard and we play hard, and I'm really deeply inspired by Singapore Women Association's volunteerism spirit, giving without expecting anything in return. So play hard as in recently we went Macau to join the Macau Sports Women Festival, and we had a lot of fun over there. So thank you, Singapore Women Association, for this opportunity as a reigning queen to have allowed myself to go through this meaningful journey.
Okay, next we'll invite Caitlin. Caitlin to share with us. Caitlin, the mic is on the table. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin. I'm Miss Singapore Tourism Queen of the Year International, and I went to Shanghai for 3 weeks last year. So my experience in Shanghai was very memorable. I like what Ariel said. I managed to immerse myself in the whole Chinese culture and get to know so many beautiful queens from all over the world. So that was a very great experience for me. And as a reigning queen, some of the activities that Ariel has mentioned, I feel like I've grown as shaped myself as a person, and I'm really grateful for Singapore Women's Association for providing me additional opportunities to do volunteer work as well as to be engaged in community projects involving local community as well as overseas. And for instance, Fawa, that was a very good experience as well, to get in touch with a lot of women leaders. And I feel like I've learned a lot through these experiences, and it's time for me to pass on the experiences and give back to society as well. So I'm truly grateful for all the opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Caitlin. Caitlin mentioned FAWA. FAWA is actually the Federation of Asia Pacific Women's Association. So SWA is one of the charter members of a group of women in Asia Pac. Yeah. So all the NGOs are part of that movement. Right? Now, I would ask our local queens first. Local queens. Sounds a bit rude. Chloe, please share. Yeah.
Thank you, May. Hi, everybody. My name is Chloe. I'm Miss Singapore Supranational 2016. About my pageant journey, it has been an amazing one, both locally and also in Poland. I met so many talented and inspiring individuals that helped me shape who I am today. I still remember when I first got back to Singapore after my international pageant, my friends and my colleagues, they were telling me, saying, Chloe, you seem more strong, you seem more confident than the past. So that's one of the good feedback that I got when I came back, which I was really happy about, because prior to joining this pageant, I've always wanted to build my self-confidence and also to build the leadership in me. And I remember telling Kayla and Janice, asking them, how do you build such leadership? How can I feel as confident as you? How can I talk freely and also not worry about what other people think? And they're telling me after the whole pageant journey, you'll soon find yourself to be stronger and more confident. So one of my biggest learning from my pageant is that self-confidence is very important. And from that, I really want to use my experience to share with all the other girls, to let them know that if we put our heart and mind to it, we can always achieve what we want. So being reigning queen, I had the opportunity to mentor the girls, and that was a really memorable experience because I got to see how they have transformed from being slightly less confident to now more confident and actually better at doing their catwalks, dance, and even public speaking. With that said, I also want to thank SWA because without their faith and trust in me, I would not have this opportunity to experience what I've had so far. So thank you.
Thank you, Chloe. You have all heard a lot of good things, right? That's what we told them what to do, what to say. No, it has to come from their heart. Yeah. Now, next we have Hui Qi. Hui Qi? Right, Hui Qi, please.
Hi, I'm Hui Qi, Miss Singapore International. So first of all, the Japan trip itself is very memorable. It's because I get to meet a lot of girls from overseas and get to learn their culture. Even though I'm only in Japan, I feel like I've been traveling around the world because of the different girls. And going to Japan, it has boosted my confidence, seeing girls of different standard overseas. So after I coming back to Singapore Women's Association, it's definitely a blessing to be here because I get to meet a lot of women, successful women in their fields, good leaders, women leaders, and I'm very glad that I have this platform for me to learn and improve myself, to become a leader myself, and to guide the rest of the girls and to inspire them to be one of us as well in the future. So I'm really thankful to May for her guidance and also to all the volunteers in Singapore Women's Association. Although they are volunteers, they still give their effort and their time to groom us so that we can improve ourselves and live up to SWA's vision. Thank you.
Thank you, Hui Qi. So these are the 4 queens from the Singapore Women's Association. And of course, what they are today is a very strong Singapore Women's Association, where our founding president, the late Mrs. Xiao Pek Ling, left behind a legacy for us to follow. So that's why we make sure that we adhere to all the objectives of the Singapore Women's Association and how we actually conduct our pageant. Yeah, how we organize our pageant and what will become of our girls that will come back to contribute to society. And I'm pleased to say that our president, Li Hua, she's the president of the Singapore Women's Association, so she will have to carry on the torch for many years as possible. And of course, we have Joyce. Joyce has been a pillar in SWA as well, Joyce, yeah. And she works very hard, okay? Everything, the details she will remember. I cannot remember, so I depend on her. Yeah, and of course, Kayla, Janice, and Florence are now sitting on our board as well. So these are the women leaders that we have actually created, yeah, through the leadership of our president. Okay, and now I'll move on to the overseas or international girls, right? Our queens from Hong Kong and Macau. So can we start with Miss Macau International, Sophia? Would you like to share with us? I know you're the reigning queen, the current queen, but just share with us the journey that you have gone through becoming a queen, and what do you look forward to when you attend the international pageant? Thank you.
I'm very happy to be Miss International Macau, and actually I want to be Miss International Macau to represent Macau is because of my mom. She is Miss Macau in many years ago, and she is my role model. And she can balance all the things, like she's a mother, she's a daughter, she work, everything is perfectly. So that's why I want to follow her footsteps to do my best.
Thank you, Sophia.
Thank you.
And over to you, Wing. Yeah, Wing from she's Miss Hong Kong International.
Hello, everyone, and thank you, May. Actually, because I think that for my personality, I'm kind of outgoing and adventurous person, and therefore I believe that in this competition, I can meet different person from with different ethnicity background, and to widen my horizons, of course, and to when I believe that like meeting different people, I can learn more and gain more experience for the future upcoming challenges, in society.
Yeah, thank you. This is what I think beauty pageant, that is the unique thing about beauty pageant nowadays. They are not only becoming leaders, but they are also invest in their own learning. They want to know more, right? So that they can upgrade themselves or be a better person so that they can contribute to society. Now, we will not ask Miss Srinidhi yet because there's a video on our, what do you call, the pageant itself. Yeah, okay. Brian, can we have the video? This is our SWA office. This Vision Care, Singapore Women Association started this 20 over years ago. And it's the first mobile eye clinic that we go around the community. This is one of our beneficiaries, Lions Home for the Elders.
I love this program. I love the tagline of it, beauty with purpose, because that takes it a little further than just a beauty pageant.
This is Jean
the girls are
Denker,
obviously
our
beautiful,
media.
but what we're also focusing on is what they are on the inside. They're really a genuine, lovely bunch of girls. We're not just focusing on the pageant itself. It's like what comes after that. They developing as young women, empowering them as well, and feeling like they have a good sense of purpose. So it's both the inside and outside, I feel, and the fact that they are giving back and charitable by nature too, which makes it different from the other pageants.
This is part of our training for the girls. This is a physical training. This is the dark walk. Which McCoy, sorry, I forgot to mention McCoy, the international beauty pageant trainer. For the leadership training is yours truly. And Li Hua, our president. And we have some fundraising. Our choreographer, Eddie, has done international shows and for our TV stations in Singapore, Indonesia, and Malaysia. We are invited by the Turf Club. Yeah, it's quite fun to look at the real horses there. Right, this is our pageant, right? Okay, good. You enjoy that? Yeah, that's great. So now it's over to you, our Miss Supranational, the International Queen 2016, Miss Srinidhi Shetty. We are very, very honored that she can come all the way to Singapore and to grace the occasion. And also, she's a real leader in her own rights, and she has done so much things for herself, building herself. That is something that we must have the confidence to be like her, to learn from her. And at the same time, she's carved out herself in her career as well. And during her reign this year, she's been traveling so much, going around, helping and giving a word of encouragement to a lot of pageants, even Miss International, right, in Japan. Okay, can I invite you to share with us?
Thank you.
And also what you think our girls should be, you know? Yeah.
Well, first of all, that was a beautiful video because it reminded me of my pageant days and everything. So speaking about my experience, winning Miss Supranational 2016 was by far the best, amazing experience and amazing thing that has ever happened to me. Like we all know, the beauty queen has their own purpose, their own work. But I believe most important work, or the most important belief that a beauty queen should have, is to be a people person. And that's what I've been doing. I've been traveling around, meeting new people, meeting different kind of people, their cultures, knowing them, contributing how much of a little I can contribute to them to help or to improve. So that's what I've been doing, and I really love doing that. Even after I give away my crown, I will still be continuing to inspire and motivate as many people as I can. And apart from that, even professionally, Miss Supranational has helped me in a lot of ways, because people have noticed me. People back in my country, they consider me as an icon. They look up to me. I'm an inspiration to them. So that's amazing to be a role model to someone else, because I look up to so many people as a role model, and now there are thousands of girls looking up to me. So it feels a little pressurized that you have some responsibilities on your shoulders, but that feels great at the same time. And as rightly you said, that we all learn, we all evolve. And I strongly believe, and I keep saying everybody, that don't go through life, grow through life, because we all have to keep growing. And that one thing never ends, that is learning and growing. And that's what I've been doing. Like Chloe mentioned it, that we all were, we all were less confident, but now after the pageant, we are so confident. Anybody gives us mic and we are ready to speak. And somebody has to literally take away the mic that, stop speaking, because we all have grown so confident and independent. So platform like this beauty pageant, it definitely has helped the womanhood. Like recently, I just posted all over on my social media a picture with a quote saying that if given a wish, I would definitely choose womanhood, because I would want to be a woman again, or born as a woman again, because it's so majestic and beautiful. So my experience have been incredible, because the journey has been beautiful, and this will remain close to my heart, and I'll keep influencing, inspiring, motivating people as much as I can. Thank you.
Thank you, Srinidhi. You have heard the real queen speaking. Everybody is a queen, but this is an international queen, and she has really gone through a lot. And within this 12 months, no, not even 12 months, right? About 6 or 8, 7 months, right? She has grown so much. Like what Srinidhi says is that it's very true. Don't just go through life, but grow with life. And in the beauty pageant, I really strongly believe in that, because I'm talking to Shane. So next year you come in, yeah? We actually, Li Hua, the president of SWA, and myself, I've been with Singapore Women Association for a long, long time. And in fact, I started helping the first pageant organized by the Singapore Women Association. That is in time, I tell you. Yeah. So, and I've seen girls that really actually grow, right? And they become more authentic, they become more confident, like what Miss Srinidhi says. So I would really encourage girls to join beauty pageant, because the training that our master trainer and Janice, Kayla and Janice have carved out for you all is really amazing. It really helps you to, like what Janice always say, a step forward, you know? You don't have to go through things like knock yourself right bum here and there. Whereas in the beauty pageant, like our Singapore Women's Association organized by us, we actually created that for you, that platform for you. And this year, we're very fortunate to have McCoy. He's the international beauty pageant trainer. Most of the queens that are trained by him, either they win the title or they are in the top 10, right? McCoy, pressure. No pressure. But these are the things that I really felt that, like what Miss Supranational says, time has evolved and we have to go with the times, you know, and things are different and goals are different. So your thinking and all that. But the basic thought, the basic value of each of us is humility, right? And also like what Miss Supranational say, the people person is very, very important. If you can't be that, your life is actually miserable, I would say that, okay? Now, I think you have heard all our queens here shared their experiences and what is their innermost feelings about pageants. Maybe the floor, any one of you would like to ask some questions? McCoy? Any question or directed to anyone? Yeah. Would you? Yeah.
This is not my personal question, but this is mostly questions that you will face, especially for the two girls. Oh, forgive me, Frederick. Now, this is a test because basically you are competing in a pageant, right? Whereas these girls, they've already gone through the pageant. So for Miss Macau and Miss Hong Kong, my question is, since I'm also working for Missology, not really work because it's not really a work, but just like a charity in Missology, you get to experience press questions concerning beauty pageants and outside beauty pageants. My question is there any pressure going to an international pageant, especially that in Miss International, okay, let's just say Philippines is the reigning Miss International, so she's from Asia. And I believe that in the past few years, Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia are also making waves in the Miss International pageant. Does it have any pressure on the both of you since you're also representing the region? So yeah, the pressure. How's the pressure now?
I believe that if I say there's no pressure, it's going to be a lie. Yeah, and actually, because I didn't expect that I can become Miss representing Hong Kong. And of course, I would like to give all of me to the competition. And yeah, I saw that like many other countries from Asia, they're heading like quite, yeah, their goal is very, very high, and that's why I can't promise myself like I can like get number one or two, yeah, the second runner up or whatever, but yeah, what I can do is just like trying my best and to learn more through trainings, yeah, because Frederick is giving us lots of trainings, and sometimes it's quite hard and challenging, but still, we're just gonna try, yeah.
Of course, so much pressure, but I would turn it to my force to do everything. Like, how to say, like, try my best to do the best makeup, do the best of me, give all my fullest. Yes, I will turn it to another way.
Best of luck to both of you and to the next Miss International Singapore, who will be their batchmates. So best of luck, girls.
Yeah. Thank you, McCoy. And Shane and Joyce, would you have anything to ask our girls? Or? Yes? No? So you're very happy with us, huh? Yes? Excellent. Yeah, she put the times up. So excellent. Yeah. Now, we have, I think I want to ask Miss Supranational Srinidhi, what, after your reign, I know you have already carved out your career, but what are the things that, I know you have no time for your social as well, right? So after the reign, would you kind of like, what do you want to do with your own space and time? Yeah.
So before ever winning Miss Supranational and all that, I was an ordinary girl who did her engineering and started to work in an IT firm, an Accenture, as a software engineer. But once I started taking part in the beauty pageants, local beauty pageants, and then Miss India, and then Miss Supranational happened to me. Well, so before even all these beauty pageants, I quit everything to be here. So I quit my job, I came out of my city, I moved because I wanted this. So I came to this industry. Well, God's blessings and, God's grace, luckily I won. And I've been busy over these 12 months with all the supranational duties. After I give away the crown, like I mentioned earlier, that I will keep inspiring, motivating people. But apart from that, I would not want to leave this industry because I quit everything to be here. So I will explore the other opportunities and I will work in all the areas that I love to. For example, I've already got a movie, which I'll start shooting very soon, a South Indian film. And apart from that, there are a lot of opportunities that's been coming up, which I will explore, and I'm sure I'll be in this industry, not quitting that easy or that soon.
Thank you, Srinidhi. That is what I hear from her is like, we women look for opportunities, right? We invest in ourselves, we invest in our learning. That was
keep growing, and we make sure we grab the opportunity.
Great. And then look for opportunities and make a name for yourself and your own, what you call, identity. Yeah, but be authentic. So this, I really find that being a beauty queen is really a step forward, a leap, actually, a leap, yeah? And for us, SWA, we are really very happy that we could have this platform for a lot of young ladies to come forward, yeah? So we hope we will continue many, many more years and to do it better and better. And now with the young leadership and new leadership like Li Hua, Janice, and Kayla, the pageant is getting better than my time, you know. Mine is the old-fashioned style, you know. You know how, because of my age, yeah? So, but now with the young people, it's totally different, all right? But the values and objectives behind the pageant, it stays. And like, I really like what you shared because it really moved and influenced young people, and especially women, to become their own leader, right? Thank you very much for all your sharing. Is there anybody else want to say something? Or forever hold your peace? Frederick, yes, how can I not let Frederick speak?
First of all, thanks the Singapore Women's Association and May for inviting all of us coming over for this very prestigious pageant. I'm really happy to always worked with so many people who are so passionate about pageants. I think pageant, for now, many people would doubt if it should exist still. But I think pageant is still an amazing platform for the young people, no matter for the girls or for the guys, for them to realize their inner potential and like how far they can go. So I hope you girls will enjoy the pageant later on, and I hope the new successor will be very successful too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Frederick. He's our ally, actually. Now, before I forget, any of you want to speak? Stella, Janice, Liwa?
You should say something,
Kayla?
Stella.
Yeah, Stella.
Maybe I just want to take the chance to ask a Miss Supranational question. May I?
Definitely. I'm all yours.
Okay, I know the finalists are not here tonight, but then, since you won the Miss International pageant at Miss Supranational, so I just want to ask on behalf of the finalists as well as Miss International Macau and Hong Kong, do you have one single hot tip for all these finalists who will be attending the international pageant, in each individual pageant that they'll be going for later this year? If you could just give them one hot tip, what would that be?
Okay. Well, definitely the pageant I was part of, all 72 girls were beautiful. Like, I was starstruck. I'm like, my God, I'm competing with these 71 beautiful and talented ladies. So definitely all the international pageants that you guys will be going, it seems intimidating, but it isn't, because each and every girl is just like you. They want the crown. What worked in my favor is just being you. We all know it's a beauty pageant, it's beauty with brains, but in the end of the day, they are looking for just real you. So it just be yourself, because at the end of the day, they want to see the real girl, the real lady, the real beauty. We all know it's beauty, it's makeup, it's hair, it's beautiful gowns, but they do want that real girl, real queen, real princess within you. So just be yourself, and you don't have to pretend to be anybody. People like you, people will love you for who you are. So just be yourself. That's it. Because I really don't want to complicate or pressurize. You just be yourself, give your best in every round, every minute that you are in your international pageant. Make sure you are not fake, you're not pretending to be somebody else, because at the end of the day, people will see who you are and what you're trying to be there. So that's it. Just be yourself. Real you.
Thank you, Stella, for that wonderful question. I know she will ask that because when she went to Chengdu to represent Singapore International, she's so well liked that everybody will come to her and say, why are you so smiley? Why are you so happy? That is like what Miss Supranational said, is the authenticity of yourself. That is very, very important. Yeah, I'm very surprised when one of even the bus coach driver came back and said, where's Miss Singapore? So I said, why are you looking for her? I was suspicious, you see. And I said, oh no, she's such a nice girl. I just want to say, today is my last day for the work. I want to say goodbye to her. So I said, oh, my heart was like, oh my, this is really Miss Singapore. So like what Miss Srinidhi says, is very, very critical that we have to be ourselves. Yes, externally we have to look presentable. That is very important, because like my mom, when young, always tell me, before you step out of the house, make sure you look at yourself, whether you're presentable or not, before you step out. Well, now I know, I understood why, because those days when you're young, you couldn't care about how you look, right? But it's really a respect for yourself and for others that you meet, right? Okay, thank you so much for your advice. And is there anything else? If not, we will close the chat for now. Is that okay? Yes?
I just wanted to tell one thing.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Like Sarah and the Singapore Women Association, that you guys are doing this, it's really beautiful. And from bottom of my heart, it's congratulations and thank you for doing whatever you guys are doing. It gives a lot of girls a lot of opportunities in whichever career, whatever path they are doing. It makes them more confident and independent women that they are today. So thank you for doing such amazing work. Thank you. Thank you for letting me be a part of this. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And really have to thank our overseas queens for coming to grace our occasion. And tonight we'll see you.
We would like to thank you for inviting us as well, because it's a very rare opportunity for us. Yeah, because we're still green and new. Yeah. Thank you.
No, yeah, like what Srinidhi says. You're now the princess, and now you're going to be the queen, right? Always have that in mind. I always say, queens, we have to wear the invisible crown.
Invisible crown, yeah.
Yes.
You all have your invisible crown.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. There's some coffee and tea outside and some chocolates to fatten you a little bit. Yeah? All right, thank you. Thank you.